Look like we got my brother.
We in. What's good, Sellassie, my brother?
Hey, what's happening? You hear us? Okay, cool. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. I was on my phone. I tried to do it on my phone because this laptop thing was laggy, man. But nevertheless, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop me as the brand.
No doubt. Thank you for coming on. Are we pronouncing your name right? When I say N.I.T.Z, is it N.I.T.Z? Or what are we doing?
N.I.T.Z is one form, but everybody does that. Everybody says N.I.T.Z, but it's N.I.T.Z, like N-E-E-T-S, but it's N-I.T.Z. You know, I had to put a little pizzazz on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, N.I.T.Z. Okay, N.I.T.Z. Okay, I can dig it.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna get into your story in a minute, but we actually gonna check out your video. So we're gonna put your video right quick, and we're gonna watch it, and then come back and ask you a few questions, and then thank you for being a guest tonight on the show. Thank you for everything.
No doubt.
Thank
you, Sellassie, my brother. Thank you.
It's called Paper Cuts from N.I.T.Z.
Paper cut. Yes, sir.
Y'all get no paper cuts. Not like me. Y'all ain't bringing in that cash flow. You dig? Paper cuts. I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts. Look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper
Bloody.
That green make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts. Call me the checker, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with paper cuts. I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts. Look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper cuts. Roll up that green, make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts. Cut me the checker, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with no choice, no voice. Kill all that noise. Don't you dare steal from me, boy. Don't you dare play with my coins. My youngins, they play with them toys. Yeah, they spray you and lay you in morgues. Yeah, we dangerous and paranoid. Ready to aim and destroy. Hey, a paper, we love it. Touch it, your finger, we cut it. And trust me, it won't be the paper that trim through your skin. 6-inch blades, as sharp as the teeth of a shark. Let it speak to your heart and sing you a song, one that'll rid you alone. You're broken, you suck, you won't never make cut. So stop with the act like there's cuts in your fingers like us. Paper cuts, I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts, look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper cuts, roll up that green, make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts, cut me the checker, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with paper cuts. I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts, look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper cuts, roll up that green, make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts, cut me the checker, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with painted to seize, really wet dreams, mine is your painted to ease. You love me in green, yeah, you hate me without it, yeah, that paper you bout it, hey, you're cold and you're callous, you open your talents for people when powers on me you devour, hey, it's off with the trousers, then off to the showers, we gon' play all through the night, your walls I do light, I like them real tight, no space, leave me enough to fit in, I slid in with this blade, and left her one hell of a fade, she only like niggas with cuts in their fingers. Sorry to ruin your plans, your paper not sharp like mine, that means you ain't doing them, man. Paper cuts, I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts, look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper cuts, roll up that green, make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts, cut me the checker, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with paper cuts. I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts, look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper cuts, roll up that green, make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts, cut me the checker, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with morals. This here ain't for you, face it, you just don't fit in with the chorus. Flipping is not in your page, so stick to your minimum wage. Get to them dishes, stop bitching, just listen and get you a little bit paid. That lit in your pocket, replace it with change. Stop with the BS and get in your lane. This isn't a game. Not in this for fame, in this for Washington, Lincoln, and Benjamin Franklin. I get them and yes, I do bank them. Touch them, I rush them and cut them by using the edge of this paper. I boast cause I can, you don't cause you can't. You don't understand cause you never get paper cuts. I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts, look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper cuts, roll up that green, make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts, cut me the checker, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with paper cuts. I get them all over from flipping this money. Paper cuts, look at the tip of my fingers, they're bloody. Paper cuts, roll up that green, make it fat like my duchy. Paper cuts, cut me, then check her, I'll cut you to death and I'll leave you with.
Yo, that is my man N.I.T.Z. Yo, that was pretty dope, man. I like that. Paper
appreciate
cut.
that. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get into a few questions. With the brief interview. I know it's kind of late, so we do appreciate your time. So we do know that you out of New Jersey. What is it called? Brighton, New Jersey.
Bridgeton, New Jersey. It's Bridgeton, small town, very small town.
Oh, Bridgeton,
Southern New Jersey.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Cool. What is it like there? Is it a hip hop scene, or how far is it to the biggest city in New Jersey?
You ever been to Atlantic City in New Jersey? You ever come to New Jersey?
Yeah, I've been to Atlantic City one time years ago.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes away from there. 45 minutes. That'd be the hip hop scene. Where I'm at, man, it's dry, it's dead, man. It's dead.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, you gotta go out there. You would have to go out to Atlantic City, you know what I mean? PA, New York, NYC, you know what I mean? It's a little expensive, man, when you from this town right here, from this small town. But don't get it wrong, man. Bristol is like it's like a small Compton. It's like a mini Compton.
Oh wow.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I've been to some small cities in the East Coast, so I went to it's a city in Connecticut, Bridgeport. That shit.
Oh.
You think that was just some old other shit? That was some gangster shit. Bridgeport. I didn't think there was too much nothing gangster in Connecticut. Shit.
Yeah,
Bridgeport, Britain Town or some shit. There was some gangsters out there, man. So I know what you're talking about, man. But
the only time I've been to Connecticut is Cape Cod, Massachusetts. When I went through there, man, I had to pass through Connecticut, but it's like a white. Right. I mean, I don't want to say why. I don't want to, you know what I mean? But it's like it's a suburb. Cape Cod, you got to put it like this. You got to have money to be out there, dog.
Hey, you know what though? Because we used to do the rap contest in New York. I actually did the show in Hartford, Connecticut. We did the show in New York several times. So when we did East Coast shows, we did Providence. So when we did East Coast shows, we always got artists that hit us up from all over that area. So you'd have some dope ass artists from Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, all those areas, DC. So and when we did our New York shows or East Coast shows, they was always raw because every artist was raw as fuck. They was coming with some real, and I'm coming from the West Coast, so I could rap, and I'm trying to do my thing how I rap, but I appreciated being in the East Coast and how them cats rap. So I'm just, to my point, I never underestimate them small towns because it's a cat named Muggsy. He won our contest in Connecticut, and he was from New Britain, Connecticut. You can't get no smaller than that, but he was a bad cat. Shout out Muggsy. We're going to be connecting with to the rap contest winners, too. We're going to be interviewing them upcoming. So, tell us about your music. Tell us about your style, coming from where you come from.
You know what was funny, man? How I even started music was through my brothers, man. I couldn't even ride the beat or nothing. I didn't even see myself as becoming an artist. I used to clown them for being one. Damn rappers, man, get the fuck out of here, rapper. You soft, man. And then next thing you know, 19, right? And next thing you know, I started writing raps from a broken heart. I started writing poetry. So, and for a long time, because you asked me where I get my from, right? Where I get my style from.
Yeah.
My style, man, I'm gonna fight this for a long time, but my style mainly comes from I draw my inspiration from being a sucker from love. I'm a sucker for love. So that's how I got my inspiration, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Heartbreaks.
Hey, like what Pac say, you rap for the ladies or you rap, everybody else to follow suit. You know what I mean? It makes sense to a degree if you make songs for not necessarily when you make songs for women, then they like it and then the dudes like it. That's the rationale that he had.
Yep. What's funny about that, bro? It was funny is that a lot of when I started doing my rapping and started learning how to ride the beat and doing songs and everything, and I got comfortable with people listening to my music. Women started. I was dissing women at first. Like I was dissing women because I was so hurt by them. And next, they started liking what I was putting out. I was like, man, you need to take this thing serious. You need to go further with this. And I said, oh, hell no, I ain't no damn rapper. Next thing you know, I'm in a group with my brothers. We starting to do shows. We winning contests. we got an EP out. It's in 50 Cent hand. He said it was good, but the only thing was we was too soft for his group. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Because yeah, I grew up listening to Jay-Z, LL Cool J, you know, LL Cool J and J Lo, I Need Love or whatever.
right,
Who else? Ja Rule and Ashanti, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
that's kind of where we birthed our style from, you know what I mean? It
No
wasn't
doubt.
always about like shoot 'em up, bang bang where we
Yeah,
come
because
from,
that's
you know what I'm
what Ja
saying?
Rule, Ja Rule, like you say, Ashanti. I mean, shout out to Murder Inc. I mean, they went big with,
They
because
went
they,
cold.
yeah, because they had a lot of different styles. But like you say, Ja Rule always had them collaborations with Ashanti, and some of them was hits that you can still play to this day. You know what I'm saying?
They was hits, and the only thing what stopped them was, you know, like I said, 50, Big Dog, man, and that's who I idolized 50 at one point in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
that goes.
so when he,
Not to cut you off, brother.
oh no,
That
no,
goes
my
to
bad.
another question as well. Like, okay, you being in the East Coast and stuff like that, is it a competitive environment being in the East
Oh,
Coast trying to rap and because a lot of competition out there, man.
woo, you talk about competitive, bro. You know what? This is the big problem with me and a lot of people out here, me and my brothers included. You know what I mean? There's too much competition, too much egos, even within the group, even within your own family. Like everybody trying to be something. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then if you look at there's a good meme that I seen on Facebook one time. It's got the Atlanta Raiders all holding hands or whatever. Even if
Okay.
they don't, even if they don't like each other, whatever, they won't really show it. They're gonna unite, and that's why Atlanta is so big right now. But
Absolutely.
East Coast, especially Jersey, New York, and Philly, man, you can see the meme with all those people kicking each other like they holding on to a ledge, and you got people
Yeah.
stomping on their hand. We
Right.
just don't get along over here. It's too competitive. You know what I mean? That's why we
Right.
can't really
Right.
make it out of these small towns like Bridgeton, Atlantic City. You never really heard nobody make it big except for Young Steph, who used to be signed with Jay-Z. I'm not sure if you know him. He did a song
Nah.
called Slow Juke. Oh
Yeah.
man, he was with Rockefeller, with Dame Dash and
Yeah.
Rockefeller back in the day.
Out of Atlantic City, you saying?
Well, he's actually from Bridgeton, from this
Oh,
area.
from out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did.
it's funny you say that, man, because everywhere is generally like a crab in the bucket mentality. I'm from the Bay
Yep.
Area, I'm from San Francisco, and you have that mentality, that crab in the bucket mentality where, you would get a lot further being together, but when you do the divide and conquer, you mess everything up. But you
You
know,
mess everything
uh,
up.
with our business, the rap contest, we can't do it without people like you. So we appreciate
Yep.
your business. We
Oh,
appreciate you rocking with us. We've been doing it for 10 years. So it is a
I appreciate
testament
you.
that you can build a community of artists and people that you can rock with, even if you don't come up with them, or know them or whatever.
Yeah, but this is how you build relationships, and I appreciate you for this platform because you can have the biggest voice in the world, but if you ain't got nowhere to shout, I mean, who
Right.
gonna hear you? You know what I mean? It's like chopping down a fucking tree in the middle of the forest. Who gonna hear it if ain't nobody around to hear that bitch crash? You know the metaphor I'm trying to slang out.
Yeah,
So
no
it's like,
doubt.
bro, yeah, like it's like that with my brother, and I'm the one who gets frustrated because I put this thing together, and look, out of me and my brothers, I'm the least talented out of those guys. Those are more naturally. I had to build mines. I always been a late bloomer, so I can't get them to see. I can't get them to get on the same page. If we were all to get on the same page, man, we'd be a big entity in hip hop right now. I don't like to toot my own horn or boost my ego, but I'm just saying,
No.
I think we'd be pretty big.
That is a
But
common element with entertainment. It almost seems like a curse with showbiz that, it's hard to live up to that potential.
yeah,
You can hear that to the end of time. People having stories of groups that had it, cousins, friends, and they fell out
man.
and it didn't work. It's almost like a curse, but it can be overcome. What are you working on right now? You guys got any projects you're working on right now?
Well, it's funny. I kind of went solo. I still help my brothers out. They all got their own little brands. I got mine. Can't stop me. CSM.
Oh,
But I've
word.
been helping them remain solid and boss talk. Those two guys. But right now, I think it's time to focus on me. We've been all over. We just from Atlanta, Georgia. I got a remain solid. I got the brand in front of. I know you know who Zab Judah is, right? The boxer.
Right. Yeah.
I got something in front of him, and now we're connected with him. I know you know who Reed Dollars is, maybe the battle rapper that helped blow up YouTube on the battle rap scene. Reed Dollars from Philly.
Kind of familiar,
No?
familiar name.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, when you get a chance, check him out. He's a dope battle rapper. We just did something with him. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So, and now me, I'm like, it's time to do my own thing. Like I'm about to put out a mixtape and then an EP right after that, a
Okay.
solo
That's
EP.
what's up.
And what
Yeah,
I'm gonna call the mixtape, huh?
not looking forward to hearing it.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I already got. Oh man, bro, I already got like solo projects. I probably got about 4 or 5 of my own. I got
And then
about
just
3
like
or
you
4
say,
of
you
my
gonna
brothers.
focus on, like you say, you gonna focus on yourself and then put them
I'm a
out.
I'm gonna focus on myself. But here's my thing. So I got the Can't Stop Me, right? The first
Right.
mixtape I did, I took a 2-year hiatus to go to school, and I was a little depressed and all that. But I had to get out of that bullshit. I think I talked to you over the phone about that one time.
No doubt, I remember.
Yeah, I stopped believing in myself a little bit because of the chaos and controversy, plus the pandemic and all that. But I said, let me get out of this, man. Went to school. I went to school for the camera thing. I do my own videos and all that. You know what I mean? And then I did my own. I like to do things like a story, like an epilogue, maybe. Like, so I got the Can't Stop Me brand. Then I did a mixtape after that called Pit Stop, and I did something called Dead End. And in between, I did something called Throwaways. Aside from the projects I did with my brothers. So what I want to do now is I want to do a project, a mixtape called Unstoppable, and then the EP will be I'll Never Stop.
Word.
You see, I got it all laid out like a blueprint, like Jay-Z.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you know, ain't nothing to it but to do it. And you know, like, it's always new people every day that haven't heard your music. So like with me, my motto, I wake up every day and I know that it's somebody who hasn't heard it, so it's my mission to get them to hear it. You know, everybody who's got a telephone has your music in their phone. They just have to be told and show where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that type of attitude, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, you know what, Sellassie, my brother. You know what else I found out too? If you're not investing in yourself, I've noticed from experience. If you're not investing in yourself on the money side and on the emotional and spiritual side, you ain't gonna get far in this business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make this your life. I learned that. You gotta make this your life. And I wasn't doing that. I wasn't dedicating 110% to this. I'm not talking about 100%. I'm talking about 110%. And now that it's changing. I'm dedicating 110% to this thing. Because I see myself going forward. I might not be the most talented person in the world when it comes to this rap thing, but I got a mind, I got a creative vision, and I know I want to go, and I know where I want to take this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. You said it. You couldn't say it no better. Before we get out of here, tell us something that we could look forward to from N.I.T.Z going forward, and something we'll remember you by.
Okay. Well, you can look forward to that project I told you is coming out called I'll Never Stop. And all my projects always got meaning behind it, and everything I do has truth in it or truth behind it. I got shot at for no reason. I don't know why. I got shot at, so you can. That's one thing you remember me by. And like I said, I'm a sucker for love. I love women, no matter what they do to me, no matter how much they bash me, hurt me, this, that, and the third. I will never give up on y'all. I love y'all, no matter what y'all do to me.
How you thinking?
Yeah, that's all I'm never gonna turn on the other side. That's it.
No,
that's what y'all can remember me by.
Hey, no doubt.
I'm a ladies' man.
Hey, no doubt. Thank you for coming on the show. We look forward to having you at the rap contest, and we're gonna just keep supporting you, man. And thank you for coming on tonight, and you know, doing this live experiment with, you know, you being out in New Jersey, us in California. This technology's there, brother. So we about to get it
rocked up. Time to turn up.
Let's turn it up. So you know, have a good weekend, and I'll be in touch. We'll talk soon. Thank you for supporting the show.
Yo,
what's up?
The first episode interviewing
episode 11.